Hey DOT community, this is Zalon coming at you with another DOT live stream. And this is not the DOT after show because Bo is not with me right now. I'll probably have to say that a bunch of times on the stream. Quote me now for all the people watching the replay, for all the people that are going to start coming into the stream. So, there he is, Zara. How we doing? So pretty much what's going on is I'm doing a event start live stream right now, and I will have a DOT after show coming out, a recorded one later with Bo later today. But, so Fetch, Ursula, I heard you already got the update. I'm waiting on it myself, hoping that it pops up for myself today, because I'm hoping to show off the actual new Pantheon. Quite excited, but we will see. We will see. Jamie, the Brain, how we doing? Fury, how we doing? Reinstall the game. Oh, well, I'm not going to do that right now, Fetch. Why, is that what you did? That'd be nice to know. But, I was told that there's a high chance that I would be, and some of the other SPPs would be getting the update as well, but that's not a guarantee. We were also told that as well. Oh, you can't get into the game. Well, the Brain, I'll probably talk about that a bit later when I do like I was just saying, I'm going to do a recording with Bo for the DOT after show later this afternoon when he's available, because he is currently in classes. So, you can either rewatch the Dev live stream right now, or you can watch later. Either or. But yeah. Interesting stuff, though. Mostly dealing with the Pantheon. But, yep. Let's see. But all I'm going to be talking about and discussing is going to be this event. Which, of course, was talked about on the live stream as well. But yeah, so basically he's got 5 guaranteed skills. For the time being. Hold on a second. What a diva. When's he available? Whoa, wait, what are you talking about? Oh, Bo? No, he's doing some work-related thing. He's got some serious, like, training conferences and stuff like that today. I'll be posting the video probably between, like, I'd say around like 6 p.m. Eastern Standard. So we'll still get Zalon. Should Matt have won? I don't know, Green Arrow. I mean, Quiff won at the end there, but I don't know. I think it was not a big, to me, who wins out of all the battles is not a huge deal for me. But anyway, I like to see when when it comes down to really close and stuff like that in the battles. But here, I'm going to give the breakdown here. Alright, so we got the 50 and the 100 Portal Stones in this event. Yeah, Pantheon is available on Android. It's only going out to 10% of the users. And if you have it already, that means you are one of the very lucky few. But Pantheon is not out for everyone in Android. Don't put that out there, because that is not true. Not everyone in Android will be able to receive it today. Because I just checked 4 times before I even went live, and it is not available for me yet, and I am on Android. Alright, yes I am, Fury. I am planning on going all the way for this event, and I will tell you why in a second. But hold on a second. We'll get to everybody's stuff that they're saying in a second. There we go. That's what I wanted. Let's see. There we go. Alright, so yeah. We're going to run through Fetch. So basically, you got the update early, and now you can't even play the game. That stinks. Alright, so let's see. Like I said, I'm going to go back and if you type a whole bunch of stuff right now, I won't be able to get to it in probably 5 minutes. So keep typing fast as possible, because I won't be able to read it. Alright? Continue. Alright, so we're going to go over quick I got it up here. Ice Mastery 3 is basically the first skill. It's a tier 3 skill for Krathos, 90% Titan Ice damage. Frostbite Aura X, Imperial damage. Sulfur Aura X, Grenadier damage. And then Incision Aura X and Shrapnel Aura X. So Imperial Armor Piercing and Grenadier's Armor Piercing. So I will continue to tell everybody the same thing I told everybody in my alliance today. Okay. We're just going to describe a basic concept of the game. When you capture a land, a VP land especially, very important to many players in the game, you capture a level 25 VP land, and say your castle level, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Say you capture a whole bunch of them. Okay, great, congratulations. Now, even though you probably got the cap bonus, and everything else, while you have that land, would you like to make good use of it? That's my question. And most people would say, yeah, I want to get as much VP out of that VP land as possible. That is derived from damage and armor piercing skills. And I forget, there may be one more skill that also helps towards that that generation there too as well. But with 180% Imperial damage, 180% Grenadier damage, and then armor piercing and armor piercing at 88 for Imperials and Grenadiers. Again, if you don't care about VP, and you don't care about gathering resources off of lands, if you don't care about any of that stuff, you don't have to bother with Krathos. You don't have to bother with any Titans that, buff damage and stuff like that. But if you actually take this into account and you really want to actually maximize, you want to max out a level 25 lands VP resource, or you could get resources too, but if you really want to maximize a 25, and this Krathos, you don't have to have him at level 50 or level 60 to be able to obtain that. You could do that at level 31. Because having some of this damage up there pretty high, and again, you have to have your Grenadiers and your Imperials at a decent level as well. You can't have them sitting at level 15 or 16. You have to have them sitting in the 20s as well. But as long as your troops are in like 19, 20, 21, 22, and you get this Krathos in this event up to like level 31, then yeah, you're actually going to be able to get all the resources extremely fast. So again, it's just one of those types of Titans. Now, a lot of players may not give a crap about getting anything off the lands and just garrison raid and do everything and cap and just go for cap bonuses. But all I'm gonna say is, if you're a player that wants to get something out of the lands while you have them, this Titan is one of the best ones to go for. All right, so let's get back to the chat. I am actually going to go all the way back and answer a lot of the questions that everybody has already posted. We got 26 watching right now. So let's see. Let's see. So, we'll reiterate this because the brain has said some stuff now that, okay, Pantheon is released. No, it is only released to 10% of the users. So there's 100,000 users, only 10,000 people got it, and they have to be on Android for it to work. So, there you go. How we doing, Hector? Good to see you. Joseph, is the Titan worth it, or keep saving for Odin? I think I just answered that question. I just went all over that. Don't get much Berserker food. I have nothing saved for Odin. Well, Joseph, they've already discussed on the dev livestream that next weekend is going to be the Theaters of War, which is a new arena-based event. So you'll still get at least another week to save for Odin. So my prediction of Odin dropping in 3 weeks after Valkyrie is apparently not going to happen, because that would have been next weekend. So what you're looking at is possibly 4 weeks from the Valkyrie event for Odin, or longer. So we'll see. Why only Android, Sergian says. I think it's because at least the development team at Natural Motion has an easier time getting things onto Android Google Play Store faster than they are onto the Apple, which some games it's completely opposite. So it's the way that this game seems to be. I haven't seen Apple get things before Android on Dawn of Titans yet. No one likes Apple. Give an event breakdown. Yeah, I'm going to do that in a second. This better give a free They better give me a free Krothos for this. So fetch. I don't know. Have you heard of anyone else having issues, or are you the only one? I still haven't decided to go all the way yet. I'm still 50-50. Fury says, okay. I'm over the wall with this. What should I do? Me without DOT, like me without beer. It just can't happen. Well, again, besides from letting them know, I mean, they're in office still, so there are guaranteed people there. So I would say make sure you put a ticket in as best you can. But other than that, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, you're one of the few people that have it available. I know Godan took a bunch of your screenshots and stuff like that. But being one of the first people to have it also means your guinea pig status. Not Don Power status, but guinea pig status. So with guinea pig status, you gotta take your lumps, unfortunately. Sometimes being the first isn't always being the best. 7 4-star relics is awesome. I agree. It drives me nuts that they won't include orbs in events. They do sometimes, Jamie. That's not always the case. One of the last event streams, I would do a 60k pull if Ragnar Takeover and this Boom Ranger event. Yeah. Huh. Well, this isn't Well, it just says Ice Titans. It's not exactly a Ranger event. I don't know if I would consider it that. How we doing, Gary? Triador, how we doing? Gary Livingston, how we doing? Rio Hand, how we doing? Yeah, 10k Nexus, take that freebie. Yeah, if you don't have Nexus for the Pantheon, and we know the Pantheon's coming, yeah, you probably want to make sure that you get as many Titans as possible. Hello, Carrie Swanson, how we doing? Lately, awards have been either pool only or alliance only, not in regular rewards. Oh, okay, yeah. Lately, yes. Do you work on 4-star till level 60 or stop at a point and work in another? I'm trying to think of a strategy on leveling Titans. Thor is level 51, but I want to level Corthin. Sometimes, Joseph, if you watch my Titan Fusion videos, I level my Titans by class, and usually during only Fusion events. So, yeah, I don't exactly work on just one Titan up to 60. I have one fighter that I'm always constantly in, but, how we doing, Pisces? A Ranger event. Oh, I'm so far behind. Oh, Green Arrow. Yeah, well, you're talking about the pull event. I had nothing that I really was interested in doing in the pull event, so I just decided not to. I didn't. Yeah, didn't have any tokens. Blah blah blah, and my epics didn't matter. How we doing, Game Rescue? My epics didn't matter. They weren't considered in it. So if my epics weren't considered in it, I wasn't dropping tons and tons of gems just for the possibility. So, yeah, I passed on it. Yeah, Fetch, this is nuts. Again, you're so far the only person that I know of that has reporting issues or problems. So again, we'll see exactly how exactly everything will get taken care of, but I don't know. You're the only one I know that has the new update, and you're also saying that, so I have no idea. Alright, but we are going to go down the reward chains and do this quick overview. And then I'm going to get into doing some pulls, too, as well. So we got a total of 4 tokens in the event. We got 50 portal stones, 100 portal stones. So we got 150 portal stones for this one. And if you save the portal stones from the last event as well, you also have those to work with, which is awesome. Besides from that, you're looking at a total of... Oop, you know what? I didn't get a total on the gems, but I will in a second here. Fast calculations. We're looking at 5,600 gems again. Wow. 5,600 gems again. But besides from that, all right, as we continue, you do get a 3-star Frostbow there. 3-star Avalanche. Okay, Astron at 4K, 3-star. Not bad. The 4th Frost token is at 4,500. Pretty typical. We do have a 4-star Frostbow at 7,000. 8,000 gives us an Ice Hammer. Both good relics. Nexus at 10K. Total steal if you need Nexus for the Pantheon. Infiltrators also have been getting a little bit better with the new AI change. So I don't want to say that infiltrators are being totally passed over, but pending on the what troops you're, because since infiltrators don't buff any troops specifically, at least any that don't have that weren't special releases. Yeah, no, Bo's not watching Fetch. Well, he's in meetings. That's why he's not on the stream with me. So anyway. I'll jump back to questions here in a little bit. And let's continue here. So first epic token is 11K. 1750 gems at 13K. That's nice. 4-star Frost Fist. A lot of people were asking about this for a long time. But the 4-star Frost Fist made an appearance again. So that's going to be nice. Ice Curious or Cursus. I can't say it right. Curious. But yes, I don't have that, and I do have the Ice Gauntlets, pretty certain on that, but then I don't have the Ice Helm 4-star. So I'm actually really glad this time around, since I'm going to be going for Krathos at 20k, that I should be getting all of these relics. So it's pretty awesome. Alright, so when will this new gift calendar start for players? I still get the old one. Alright, well, I just got a new calendar, and this is what it looks like. So, it's nothing, it's just a poison calendar. So, I mean, obviously, you see here, poison relic, poison, well, not exact, Locko is not exactly a poison titan, but, buffing of Mossmane. Panthers. Locko. Actually, sorry. This is Locko. I think this is Lako. But I forget. I forget what the 1-star's called, but I need her for the Pantheon, just in case they have like a unique 1-star section or something like that. We do have Imperials in here, but whatever. Omathi, Poison, obviously. That's probably... I don't think it's an Acid Blade. It's probably a Plague. And then also you got a Luna down there. So, yeah, it's just a poison calendar. Nothing special that I've noticed. Yeah, I am saving epic tokens for now. Hope they get included in the takeover again. Agreed, Green Arrow, yes. So the Pantheon is going to be a building. I have a video out a while ago, but we're going to be... stay tuned for another video coming out tonight about the dev live stream. That will be dealing with the Pantheon, and also possibility chances that I'll also have the update by then, so I'll even be able to show it off, as well. So we'll see. We'll see if it happens later today. Besides from that, though, the building this shows up right here. That's why I'm even bothering here. I just heard some players got a 2-week calendar. Oh, that must be different. That must be different. Pisces Strikes on a Fire calendar. That's interesting about that 2-week one. We'll see. We'll see what other screenshots and what people have to say. Tonight, Surgeon, yeah, for like 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, sometime after. How we doing, Jupiter DD? Zalon, did you watch the full live stream? Yeah, I did. I watched the whole thing. I've seen some screenshots and line chats as well. Can't confirm it's real, though. Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, so much has changed. Oh, Marky Mark. That's right, Marky Mark. You're from, God, Gosh, when's the last time I saw you on my live streams? Yeah, a lot of stuff's changed. Of course, of course. That's how these games. That's how evergreen games are in the mobile realm. I mean, if you left Clash of Clans and came back 3 years later, it's not the same game. You know, you leave Clash Royale and come back a year later, it's not the same game. They're all like that. All of these games are like that. If you expected them to stay the same, then you know the games probably wouldn't exist anymore. Anyway, 6 months. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, Pisces. Of course, you got Matt's attention. There was about 500 people that topped out, give or take. Yeah. What's it called? But yeah, about 500 people on the live stream, at least from the YouTube side of everything. All right, so let's get into some rating for the event. Oh, you know what I didn't check? I didn't check to see what rank rewards were. Ha! Huh. There we go. So we got Krathos, top 5, get him. And then Nexus here for 6 through 10 and 11 through 50. And then the Orb of Justice for 51 through 100. Not bad. And then Epic Token. And then Gems. Major changes recently? Yeah, the game is so far behind. That's the last time I played, probably August of 2017. Oh, wow. Orb of Justice is your favorite orb? Interesting, Game Rescue. Interesting. Alright, let's see. I'm just gonna throw... Wow. There's a couple of these. A couple of those. Alright. Perfect complement to the troops it buffs. Yeah. Agreed. I don't think I have mine up that high, though. Wow. Always come out to the world and it's always so loud. Alright, so... who will I be? Because we're looking at... oh, yeah. They even on the card threw up all of his guaranteed skills, which I thought was interesting. 4-star Alethan and 3-star Alethan. Well, 4-star does 1.3, 3-star does 1.1. Win the Mad Titan Krathos. Guaranteed skills of ice damage, armor piercing for Imperials and Grenadiers. They made that really easy, I guess, by just combining that all together. But yeah. So. I'm going to use Krathos to grind. I was thinking the same thing, actually. Now, this Krathos, of course, I use for land defense already, and he does a pretty good job because of the... when it comes down to resource production, which is what I was talking about earlier, why you'd want to get this new Krathos, is if you would need... well, I mean, typically people have... a lot of times people concentrate, of course, on their defender for their castle, which is great, and their attacker, which is great, but how many Titans do you have? Does everyone have 2 Titans, or do you have at least 5, or 10, or 20? So what do you do with all the rest of those Titans? The only reason I keep going back to the same kind of, like... wake up kind of thing when it comes down to this is I don't want a lot of Titan regret on Monday and Tuesday when people go, oh, you know, I do need another person to be able to give max production on super high level lands, but you know, you don't find too many often. Well, this is your chance. I just hope people listen, but most of the time, you know, the people that are on here, you know, pay attention somewhat. But there are a lot of people in this game that have no clue about any of this YouTube channels and have no clue about any of this kind of stuff, and then they pop in and sometimes serious regret syndrome. But anyway, check out the skills. Imperial critical, Imperial damage, Imperial's damage against Titans. I don't know what his last skill is going to be, but of course, I already have double Imperial damage on here already, and he's only level 26. It's pretty insane. So, yeah. So let's get into it. Gonna grab. Yeah, see, look at these stones and this. Yeah, well, this is the original Krathos. This is the Krathos that got a year, and because Krathos came out in like March. No, maybe it was February. Might have been February last year. Yeah, so I don't know. It's like a year and a couple months I've had this Krathos, and he's still level 26. So there you go. I don't stick with the same ones. He was good to level up to a certain point, but also I unlocked a lot of his skills past where they need to be because I had him before they changed things in the game. So let's grab. Well, I can't grab all of them, but I'll grab this one and this one right now. And maybe the portal stones. So I don't want to lose that. And we're going to do some pulls. See what kind of relics we can get. Let's see. Let's say 1 star. Let's try a second one. Two-star. Nice. Alright. I wonder if I don't have any of these relics left over, do I? Got those old tankers for Odin. See him sitting there. No, I don't have any of these. Just the cores. The core, the core, the core. You have to be in U.S. military to know where that comes from. I'm not, but I just know military history. Let's equip one of those bad boys to Krathos, and let's get him rolling. Notice he's got 3 relics, you know what I mean? He's got 4 skills open, and he's only level 26. It's like, I wonder how he does that. Well, oh yeah, he has, he's got 3-star frost spears that are not maxed. Actually, I should make sure I get those maxed soon, but here, we'll deselect. Let's throw on. And we'll throw on the 2 to start. Alright. Let's see. What do we got going on out in the league? We'll just do some easy ones. I love this glitch where it literally shows the alliances like totally glitched into the like this invisible shield. It's like the Fortnite when the shield starts to like close in on itself. It's like these people are outside and their castles will start to disappear. No, it's not the way it works, but still, it's a crazy glitch in the game. The mountains are like a lot closer than they need to be. I think it has everything to do with the fact that there's all these dead alliances, or all these people that left, I should say. They're not dead. Not when the season starts. Alright, so let's see if we can find some easy ones here real quick while we're gonna try to catch up here on chat. See what everybody has to say. I can kind of find a couple. Just so I don't have to pay that much attention. What is this, 86? That should still be alright. I got tons of troops right now, so we will switch over to majority. Well, we'll throw more archers in because we have an absurd amount of them right now. And then 4 set of pikes, and then we'll do 2 set of panthers. Well, that's fine. Let's see. Should get rid of some of these poison clouds. Dump at least a couple rages. Meteor Strike, get rid of that lightning. And yeah. Let's throw Terror in there. Getting 71 souls each. Let's see what everybody has to see. Okay, Joseph's asking, what's this arena event that they're talking about? Well, it looks like they're going to be using Trials of Power. Of course, came up in the middle of the world in between where because everyone knows that your alliance is always in front of the neutral lands, wherever you're ranked, it doesn't matter. So what happens is, with that, they're going to be just using the arenas instead differently. Now, I would believe that you're allowed to attack the arenas more than once a day during this event. And it would just, I guess, utilize them a little bit differently. Now, I don't know if they're going to revamp the arenas, maybe put different titans in them. Makes it more difficult, maybe? I don't know, So exactly how they're going about doing it, I don't know. But I do know that they are planning on releasing it, they said, next week. At least they said that on the live stream. Alright, we're just going to drop a couple spells here for fun. And we're done. Let's see. I wonder why the devs didn't throw a couple fire relics in. Other than that, I like this event. Okay, yeah, because it's a nice event. I think that's why they didn't bother. So is Krathos mad as in crazy, or did someone eat his ice cream then? Yeah. My Krathos is highest leveled 4-star Titan, so I think Krathos is the best to raid with it. Not a bad idea. If he's your highest 4-star Ice Titan, yeah. Do you arena event will be solo event? I think it will be. I don't think the arena event will be something that involves the fellowship or the alliance. I don't think it will. Oh, look at that. Alright. I believe it'll be. I'm scaring you, Game Rescue? You want me, what, the timer's running down on all my portal stones and everything else, making you afraid? Well, I knew they were going to be just in time for the event. That's pretty much why. A similar level Krathos with hidden skills? Yeah, don't you like having to worry about hidden skills? Oh, 50 watching? Is there? Oh, 52 watching. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, it's the event live. That's, these are some of my more popular videos. Yeah, the Fellowship. Yeah, sorry about that, Green Arrow. Sorry, a little bit of my SOW is leaking over. Sorry. Forgive me. Playing, 2 alliance-based games, they sometimes do, they do meld together. But I will get back to the chat in a little bit. Just gotta find some easy raids. Because, of course, the event's live, so everybody is all about it. Or at least some are. Yeah, thank you. Only 5 likes? Gosh, you guys. Well, I appreciate it. I really do. I think we got some over here. What's going on over here? There we go. These will be fast, and I don't have to worry about them. Because I didn't even get to say hi to Lou yet. I mean, that's how behind I am in chat. So, and she said a couple things already, too. I can't even get to that stuff. Jesus. Alright, so here we go. Yours is like mine, except mine is newer and only level 35. Krathos was my first 4-star event ever completed. Well, Green Arrow, yeah, what dates you? Good to see you, Lieutenant Lou. Tier 1, Tier 2. Triple damage against. Go for the 3-star, yeah. Does the Frost Globe work in this event? That's a good question, Game Rescue. Let me try that. I'm going to try that. Let me see. I mean, I tried to use those Frost, I gotta stay here, I don't want to lose this guy. I tried to use, the Frost Opuses during the event where I got these Frost Globes. But for Jatoon, but I wasn't able to use the Frost Opuses then. Ooh, we can! Oh, wait, no. That was just showing the... No. It doesn't say... Hold on. Let me get a confirmation on that. I was just looking at... No, you can't. They're not worth it. No. They must only work for the Christmas event? I don't know. Man, I might be SOL on that. But here, let me try. But I still got 3 uses on it. It's a 3-star. But no, Frost Globes don't work. Just the Frost Cores. The core. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Okay, I guess not much. I'm going to grind for the 3 event tokens. Yeah, I mean, if that works for you, Pisces, some people will want to, just depends. The next weekend, obviously, well, we don't know if it's next weekend or next week. I don't know. I'm gonna rewatch and try to pick up on any extra small things that I might have missed the first time watching with the dev live stream, but still, they are definitely, talking about releasing the Theaters of War next week in the arenas. It's official, Kivik got the update also and just notified me on ban. He can't get into the game either. Ooh. Okay. Alright. So, people who get the update aren't exactly... Well, you did get the update for a little while because you were able to post pictures of the Pantheon fetch. So, I mean, at least you had it worked for a little bit, I guess. I'm gonna keep grinding. Good. Hey, Ron Gamer's here. I hope Ron Gamer will be doing some live streams today or soon. I don't know if Ron's going to be going all the way, but I know Ron enjoys doing the live streams for the events, which is good. Consistency for that is key, as Sergio knows, and Ron Gamer is finding out. Lieutenant Lou, nice, an event, and hopefully I have a Frost Titan. Yeah, Lou, you gotta have a 3-star or a 4-star Frost Titan. Hopefully you got somebody. Not better now. Sick with a flu, but it's gone now, so I can get into full grind mode. Oh, good, Lou. Hopefully we'll see a stream from you too this weekend. Pisces says, mine is level 35 with triple damage against Titans, tier 1 damage, and tier 2 crit. Like triple damage against Titans, because once Titan is dead, only 2 skills are active. Yeah, that's very true. Very true. Trevor Lee, hi Zalon, always watch your streams. It's the only way to find out what's going on. Well, I try to make sure they, well, especially on days like today when events drop during the day for people in the U.S., and later afternoon for the people in the Europe and Great Britain. So when it comes down to that, doing this stream as soon as the event goes live, I find it to be helpful to the community because many aren't able to play right away. Some are still getting home from work in the Europe and Great Britain areas, and the United States. It's lunchtime and a little bit earlier than lunchtime for the West Coasters. So, a lot of people aren't always able to play at work or, some do. So the fortunate do. The ones that don't have to go to the bathroom every 10 minutes because they got raided. But yeah. Um, it's okay. I'm in grind mode. At least you know I'm here. Yes, I know you're here, Lieutenant Lou. Of course, of course. It's 5:30 in the UK. Nearly time for tea. Time for tea. Drakor. Pisces. the core. Drakor. Yes. Restart device, fetch, clear cache. Ooh. So, Carrie Swanson, do you have the update and that worked for you? Is that what you're saying? Thanks for the mention, Z. 8:30 p.m. UK time, as always. All right. 3.5 hours approximately. And that's the smart thing you got to do, Ron Gamer, is just say approximately how long it is in hours, because then people can go, oh, well, I guess I don't need to know my time zone. See, when you confuse a lot of people with the whole, just saying that kind of stuff, most people don't know that their time zone is plus or minus a certain amount of hours to your time zone that you're using. Because if people like SoFetch stream from Japan, I stream from East Coast, Lou streams from West Coast, Grunt Gamers streams from GMT, or no, you guys aren't GMT right now, you're British summertime, so it's BST right now. So, and I'm learning that stuff just because of all this stuff. So, go back to, what is it, late elementary school, middle school time? Or some people who don't have middle schools, it's or like how people in Canada and England say, "You grade 10?" No, but that's just from Trailer Park Boys. But seriously though, there's probably grades 5, 6, or 7. You get taught time zones. I'm pretty certain. So yeah, it actually came into use 20 years later. When you play in a mobile game. The time zones, yeah. It's important. It's T o'clock here. T o'clock. How British of you, Ron. How British. Oh, you have a Korea. Oh, well, you're fine, Lieutenant Lou. You're fine. Your Korea will be fine. Hopefully you get your Korea up to 21. Something like that. Because 21's good. 31's better for a event titan, to be able to work with them. Because then you can have a couple slots, so you can so you're not working with just one relic slot. That if you're gonna use one, if you're going to use any relics, you don't just have one spot and that's it. You can't buff the titan or the troops or anything, basically. So just got here, Ethan Bolton. Have you said how far in the event you're going? I'm gonna go all the way, Ethan. I'm going to go all the way. I want this Krathos. Even though I have a Krathos, believe it or not, this is a double situation that I'm willing to have doubled Krathoses. Just because Krathoses, especially with the skills he has, these X skills, which is better than the current Krathos skills, and the current Krathos skills are already good, well, at least mine are, for a good land defender, which does really good, basically maxing out production. Even at level 26, I can max out production of level 23 lands. Obviously, I need to get his skills up higher because he's only level 26. But as soon as I get him up to a more formidable level, he'll be able to do level 25 lands without a problem. And also too, when I get my my Lethan up to level 20, they're at 19 right now. When I get them up to level 20, that'll also give them a little bit more of a boost to be able to help them out in resource collecting. So, because it is all based on damage, armor piercing, critical, stuff like that is the reason that you have such a high production. Didn't think I had any Frost Titans. Yeah. No update yet. Has happened with other games from me in the past, and it has worked. Alright, Carrie Swanson, nice. Good point about time zones. Yeah, right? Well, I'm glad you used I started doing that too, is when you just tell people it's 2 hours from right now, people go, okay, well, if it's this time for me, all I have to do is add this many hours, and a lot of times that works a lot better for people. Makes it easy. Remember, people want easy, they don't want difficult. Most people don't even want to do a simple math, 6 plus 4, you know. Whew, now I gotta check the others. She's at level 1. Oh, Lou. Only level 1. Gotta get up to like 21. And get a couple of your Imperial buffing relics over there. ASAP. Boof. I'm gonna try to do that again. I did it one time. Where you take a... Oh, I think that was the last lightning, though. Where you take a lightning, and if you try to catch a berserker, like, mid-run, it's insane. It's like being a quarterback and you're trying to catch the receiver. You know, if you could take that lightning spell and catch a berserker in mid-run by leading with the lightning spell, that'd be insane. You have 3 slots in your Krathos. I want a fusion event so badly. Ah. Yeah, going after Babylands. Yeah, that's true. That's true. No, I'm just going for the easy ones, too, right now, because at least I'm caught up with chat. That's good. 47 watching, 46 minutes in. Thank you, everybody, for joining in, of course. We're going to run through it, especially this... oh, I already did. That was it of the 2-star relic, but I'll throw on the 1. You know, of course, I'm using up some of these relics right now while I'm streaming because, you know, that's that. But I will be doing a bunch of just straight Portal Stone running. When I'm not streaming. Because, of course, I do want to be able to use up as many of the Portal Stones I can and gems, use them as efficiently as possible. Now, I do want to mention that to make sure that you do tune in, there will be a DOT after show tonight. When I say tonight, for me, speaking of time zones, it'll be approximately, let's see, it's almost 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So let's see. It'll probably be in 5 to 5.5 hours from right now. You will see the DOT after show drop. Because me and Bo will work on it. I'm going to make sure everything's prepared so that when he's available, I'll be able to jump on and do it with him. But definitely going to be talking and showing off some different things. And hopefully the bug or whatever's going on with the new update gets ironed out. And I might even have it by the time that happens. So we'll see. Giving the development team a little bit more window of time may also benefit for a better video for everyone. So, you have a 4-star Dragon Helm maxed and 2 3-star maxed Ice Relics so my Krathos can crush troops. Good! Yeah, certain 3-star relics definitely I've been using a lot of my 1-star relics on just because they have tendencies of if you use your 1-star relics on 3 stars, important 3 stars that is, not just any old 3-star, but if you use your 1-star relics on 3 stars, it works out. And also, too, if you use your, well, like my 2s and 3s on my 4-star relics, of course. I'll even use 1-stars though on like level 1 and 2 of a 4-star. It's not a bad use. The percentages are still okay. So, well, this person's obviously playing the event. So, ping-ponging like crazy. Oh, I thought this was the DOT After Show. No, you noticed it's not labeled as the DOT After Show. No, DOT After Show is going to be coming later. This is the event live stream, because Bo's not with me right now, and he is going to be available a little bit later. We will have the DOT after show. It will be recorded, though. It won't be live, so. But we're going to definitely discuss everything that they went over in the live stream today. It is definitely stuff that I haven't totally talked about here. So it's going to be more about the 1.22 rollout, what's coming in the 1.22 update, and possibly even showing you what it looks like as well. Like I said, giving the afternoon to the developers to see if they can fix whatever's going on with this, and the possibility of me getting the update in the meantime are all very high possibilities. So that's why it kind of worked out for the better, because even if I did want to talk about all the 1.22 stuff, I think it's a little bit better when you also can show it off. Plus, I didn't want to do all that stuff and talk about this event, which I just so happen to be all about, at the same time. I just feel like that would have been way too much to do all in one live stream. So, don't forget to mention Matt's undivided attention to my comments on the stream. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to be rewatching the stream again just to make sure I catch almost everything that I possibly can. The notes I took when the stream was actually live was, you know, they're pretty good. They're like 80%, but they're not 100% on. Oh, Sweeney Todd's got a new icon? Look at that. In the army or the military, I should say we use Greenwich Mean Time so different forces around the world coordinate together. Ah. Well, yeah, that's GMT is usually what it is, but they, from what I understand, that the dev livestream a couple weeks ago said that the England switches over to a some sort of, what are you doing, Panther? Takedown. There we go. That they switched over to some sort of different time zone for the summertime, like British summertime, BST. I have 3-star Frostbow and Ice Hammer. Nice. Frostbow and Ice Hammer are definitely good event relics. They're in this event. Mukesh Patel, how we doing? Zalon, don't forget. Yeah, I already got that, but it's after the DOT live stream, so no matter title, it's the DOT after show. Yeah, I guess so. I guess it is. I guess it did happen after the DOT. Anyone notice Aria on the event welcome screen? What? Let me see. Oh, well, I mean, if you're talking about this screen, hold on. If you're talking about this one, hold on. If you're talking about this event screen, they've had the last, or what's it called? This has nothing to do with anything. The only reason I say that is because I noticed when Urcon was on there for, what's it called? Valkyrie. The Valkyrie event, Urcon was right here. And I was like, are you kidding me? Why would they put Urcon's picture? Because he can only be gotten through Throne Wars. But just because Urcon's a Guardian was the only reason they put his picture there. Again, just thought it was kind of goofy. That's all. Yeah, Matt did get salty, though. It happens. Getting salty on streams. All Cavrex people must like new update where the spells from relics are actually going to be able to be used on defense. Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah. And they're also, well, this will be discussed again with me and Bo on the DOT after show, but they did mention the Calrex is going to be coming back soon. I don't like that. I think Calrex should stick with being in October and October only. I believe all the people that have serious Titan Regret Syndrome Titan Regret Syndrome A should just suck it up and deal with it, because you didn't go for it back in October and I did. So I feel like anyone that did go for Krathos Calvarex back then, that you should be able to benefit from now until October. If the developers put out Calvarex again as a event that you can win him in, I don't think that's fair to all the players that did it first. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I mean, you notice it's like your wife getting her hair done and finally noticing. Well, I think maybe also it takes a little while for YouTube to also. I don't know if you just changed it recently, Sweetie Todd, or not, but YouTube doesn't always update it right away, even if you change it on your end. BST was designed for the farming community because of sun up, sun. Yeah, we're sure. It's the same thing with the way we have it for the United States does. Spring ahead, fall behind. Same thing. It's all for farmers. Even though we don't farm enough, and it's crazy. Farming. Don't even farm enough food here in the country to feed our own selves. We need still even more food from other countries. That's insane. Absolutely nuts. Wow, what? He says something real cool. You hear what he says? Let's turn it up a little bit. As soon as you click on an enemy, you'll hear Krothos go. He's saying soda. Do you hear it? I'm going to turn it up a little louder. Listen. Sorry, everybody. I'm not trying to blast your ears. Hold on. Let me see if you can hear it. Watch. Listen. Soda. Yeah, Krothos likes soda. Huh. That's crazy. I wonder if he likes Coke or Pepsi. Because he is Guardian, yeah, military use GMT as an accurate timing slot. Ah. He's saying Zalon. Yeah, he's saying Zalon. I made that comment on live stream, don't bring back Halrex. I saw that, Hector. I saw that. What if he's a Trials of Power reward? Yeah. Okay. I just don't want everyone to be offered him again just because I feel like if you're going to claim once a year, you got to stick to once a year. If you're going to say that they're released like any other Titan, then you got to stick to that. I'm sorry. I went for Calvarex and Wukong because they were once-a-year Titans. When they told me they were once-a-year Titans, I went for them. Whether they were going to be extremely effective at that very time or not, I didn't care. As a collector, that's why I would do something like that. So, I don't know. Oh, Mr. Boganora. Alright, here, let me see. You're on your lunch break? Let me get you on. Can you jump on voice just for like 5-10 minutes? Because I'm already at an hour right now. So just let me get your opinion on the event. If the answer is yes, then press 1. No. Okay, alright, hold on. I'll call you. Now, Bo, I've already told everybody already that, this is loud. Oh, I'll tell you when you get on. Can you hear me?
Yo.
There he is.
What's going on?
How we doing, Bo?
Doing okay. Finally caught a break.
Nice.
It's saw you were still live. So.
Yeah, it's still live. Just getting close to the hour mark right now. But basically, so I've already ran over the event and everything else. Also discussed multiple times saying that we're also going to do a DOT after show where we do a recording later today after you get done with what you're doing.
Yeah, sure.
But basically going over a lot of the 1.22 stuff that came out on the live stream, which has kind of nothing to do with this event, and that's kind of more or less why I wanted to keep it a little bit more separate. So, but
yeah, I've been playing the event a little bit. I got a couple hundred souls already, just auto rating during class,
Yeah, Gary B. Now listen, I know you may not be in stream right now, but raiding while you're in class is not a good thing to do. No.
Well, I had finished my work, and I was waiting on the rest of the class to catch up. So I'm like, I'm going to do some raids. So
there you go. So what's your take on the event then, Bo?
I briefly scanned over the rewards. This is a great event for me because I literally have none of this stuff.
Okay.
Right? I don't have Nexus. I don't have Krothos. I don't have these relics that I missed during the Thanos event. So...
Taros.
Yeah,
awesome. It was the Taros. Thanos is from Infinity War.
No, I'm sorry. sorry. The Thermos event. Yes. Yeah. So I'm finishing this one. I didn't finish the last one because I had all the stuff. I don't have the stuff. Those like Ice Helm relics, really important, I think.
Yes.
And this Krothos is pretty awesome from what I've seen.
Yes. I mean, all of his skills are guaranteed. I mean, that's all that damage. And I mean, I've been preaching this whole stream and everything else. And I for anyone who would like a level, if you tend to capture level 25 VP lands or just high VP lands in general, well above your castle, and you want to get max production on them, this Krothos is a Titan that will be able to get that for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So all the skills are guaranteed?
Yes.
Okay.
All of them are
interesting
guaranteed.
that they're going that route. I mean, that's I like it because you know what it is that you're going for.
Yeah.
And there's no guessing. But then again, if they don't put what you want in there, then could be maybe not quite the role that you could have gotten. It's one of those deals where you're guaranteed to get something pretty good, but you possibly could have gotten something even better had it been random.
Yeah, but I feel like in this case, the chances would have been kind of low for me to get anything.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, the first skill is a Titan buffing skill, which is different than the normal Krothos, which I have right now that I'm showing because he's got 5 troop buff or 5 Elethan buffing skills. But the thing is, though, you have...
But they're not X skills.
They're not X skills, exactly. See, that's what some people say, oh, man, they took away one of his skills. He has only 4 skills that can really buff the troops. And I'm like, well, they're X skills, though.
But they're X skills. Yeah, we were having this conversation the other day. I don't think we're ever going to see a Titan that has 3 X skills buffing the same troop.
Correct.
So now we got...
Again.
2 for 2 troops. Grenadiers and Imps is not a bad combo.
No. Especially with the new AI changes, too. Yeah.
You hear the wind. I had to walk outside, so...
Oh, no, you're fine. You're fine.
Trying to find the side of the building that doesn't have the wind.
Yeah. Well, we got 51 people watching right now, so, of course...
Awesome.
Everybody wants to know exactly what everyone thinks about the event and everything else. So I'm glad you were able to jump on.
So have you covered that there's like a bug with 122 and don't install it?
Yeah.
You want to play the... Okay.
Well, yeah, this has all been discussed with Ursula that's been jumping in and saying that, as much as it was nice that Godan took some of Ursula's screenshots from when SoFetch was playing. SoFetch and Ursula are the same person. So when Fetch was playing, apparently, I guess when he got out of game, he never was able to come in.
Yeah, he did the update. You can't get past the splash screen for the event. So.
Yeah. Oh, okay. What are the X skills? Lawrence wants to know. The X skills are, it is 2. It's a 1 triple damage for Krothos. I'm sorry. When I say triple damage, It's a tier 3. A tier 3 means the name of oh gosh, here we go. I'll just pop this up. It'll make it a lot easier. The first one
Yeah.
is increased ice damage, but that's a tier 3 ice damage, which means it's normally on a regular Krothos, it's the last skill is a tier 3 skill. Obviously, the other 4 skills are either tier 1 or tier 2. So, a tier 3 skill at the bottom is the first skill,
Yes.
for
Yes.
ice damage. So that's impressive. It's not a tier 1 or tier 2 possibility. It's straight tier 3. And then all the other skills that he gets are an armor piercing and a damage but it's an X skill, so it's like 180% damage,
Yeah.
and
Right.
90% increased damage for Krothos. Yes, but also so you're getting a increased damage, or you're getting a 180% damage on the Imperials, and then also what is it, something like 80%, 88% armor piercing. Yeah, there it is. 180% damage. Thank you, Pisces Shark. I don't have it to read off right here in front of me, so sorry. But there we go. But then 118 damage for troops and AP for troops. Yeah, for both. But also for grenadiers too, which is nice. Allowing you to get some nice maxing out. So.
Hey, Zalon.
What's up?
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. What's up?
Oh, I was going to say, did you know Pisces got an Ayaka?
Yes, actually, he mentioned he got Ayaka today, and hashtag blame and love Zalon, as he always says.
Yeah.
No. I just put that in there. I know he loves me so much. But anyway, so Godan here says nobody works. DOT is work. Laters, Godan. Just talking about you. Just talking about you, Godan. No, people work. That's why they're here in the stream watching, because they may not be able to play. That's why.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm looking at my schedule this weekend. I may actually finish this event tonight.
Wait, what? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I'm super busy this weekend, but I got to get it done. So I'm thinking tonight may be the only chance that I really have.
Really?
3 or 4 hours straight to sit down and just work it.
Yeah, just work it, huh, Bo?
That's right. Work it. That's right.
That's funny. You should pop on for maybe a little bit of a stream and call it "I'm working it, working it."
Yeah, working it with Krothos.
Working it, Krothos.
Well, did you like the title on my last stream? Insert title here.
Yeah, well, that's because you had to keep on restarting it over and over again. I saw that.
Yeah, that was messed up, but that was pretty fun though.
Yeah.
One of these days, Jaeger and I are going to end up with like more than like half an hour to prep for this. So
there you go. Well, I was gonna say, so fastest victory, Praven Pheasant. Oh, what? That was my fastest victory?
You don't know. I'm getting some 5-second victories with Edelus and archers.
Yeah. There you go.
And not losing any troops. So,
there you go.
Yeah.
Green Arrow says you're going to be a baller tonight. Wow. Same
right.
here.
Super balling.
Yeah. Oh, super balling. Yeah. You got to pull out. Yeah. You got to pull out the super balling.
Yeah.
Oh, 180% damage for troops. You were right about that, Zalon. Oh, hashtag blame Zalon. Hashtag blame Shark for wrong info. Praven Pheasant, awesome graphics. Yeah, it's a really great game when it comes down to graphics, definitely. Yeah, Godan, your videos are too funny. He says some. I'm going to say a majority of your videos. How we doing, Big Smoke? Yeah. But
so I was a little disappointed I didn't get to play with Krothos before the event because we never got him in our test accounts.
Hashtag blame Chris. No. But we'll see.
No, hashtag blame Chris. Chris has a little control over that. He's waiting on the go ahead from another group before he can give it to us. So
yeah, exactly. Oh boy. But like you were saying, Bo, and I mentioned the same thing. Another reason why I'm so excited for this event is the fact about those relics that I didn't have a chance for when
Yes.
I skipped out on the
Yes.
Theros event. Yeah,
The ice helm and all of that.
the
Yeah, the
Ice
ice gauntlets.
Curious.
Those are
Yeah,
good.
yeah, your
Those are
Curseus.
going to be good.
So, but all right. So thanks for joining, Bo. I'm actually gonna start wrapping this one up here. Thanks for joining here at the tail end, though. I did want to see what you had to say about it. But we are gonna
Yeah, yeah.
we're definitely gonna do a short recording tonight about what happened in the live stream today when it comes down to the new 1.22 rollout. Hopefully, we'll have more news on what's going on with that, because currently, right now, if you do install it, it is not letting you into the game. Hopefully, we'll have better news later today when we check that out. But yes, there's
Yeah.
definitely a bunch of things to talk about and discuss that we had not discussed here at all whatsoever. So make sure you tune into that later today. I will go over the event relics or the event real quick again here at the end. We are looking at. There we go. We're looking at 50 portal stones and 100 portal stones, so that's nice. Four frost tokens. We also have 5,600 gems in this event. We also have, as you can see, 3-star Frostbow, 3-star Avalanche, Asteron, 4-star Frostbow, 4-star Ice Hammer. So there you go. Those are great ice relics right there if you don't have them already or could use another set. 10k Nexus, that's an easy, even if you don't want new Krothos. Okay, so you don't want new Krothos,
Yeah.
you're
10K
fine with
Nexus
what you
is
have,
great.
grab the 10k Nexus. And it's not because I'm getting paid to tell you this, I'm just looking out for everyone when it comes down to the Pantheon. If you do not have a Nexus for the Pantheon, again, we do not know what relics will be in which set as of right now. Of course, they did show some stuff of the Pantheon in the live stream, but you didn't really get to see all of the available relics, including the Norse God relic. They definitely did not show that. So, yes, we don't know what's coming. So, grabbing a Nexus at 10k, not a bad idea. Epic Token at 11k. Frost Fist at 14k. That's definitely something that a lot of people have been looking for a while. Epic Token, 2 Epic Tokens, another second one at 16k. The Ice Curseus, the Gauntlets, and the Ice Helm, all ice relics that were in the Theros event, giving a second time round for everybody, and then the new Krothos at 20k. Ranking rewards, of course, Krothos is in top 5, the new one that is, and then Nexus for the 6 through 50, and then Orb of Justice at 51 through 100.
Yeah, this is one of those events where I almost, can see the guys wanting to get first place to get that almost fully leveled Krothos,
Yeah, well, you notice, okay, there is a note here that there has been higher levels than 30s given out. I remember either 35 or 40, right, for number first place for other Titans?
Yeah.
Well, this one is a 30, 20, 10, 5. They're not giving out a level 40 Krothos or 35 Krothos.
Okay.
They're giving out a level 30 and a 20 and a 10. That seems lower than the regular levels that they give.
Seems like it. Yeah.
I feel like the top spot doesn't normally get a level 30. I feel like the top spot gets above that on a regular basis. I'd have to go back to check, but I do feel like that's a kind of a low level for Krothos to be for rank 1.
Yeah, they have given away like up to as high as level 50 before, but I don't know.
Yeah, so interesting. So, anyway. Pisces wants you to know that, Bo, that he has a Krothos as well. AJ Johnson, what's going on?
Yeah. Hey, so I think we may have one spot in Rogue Squad for someone who can guarantee they'll finish. So.
Ooh. There you go.
Yeah.
Look at that.
You can message me in game, Boganora and TG.
There you go.
And we have one player that's in there. Kick me out if you need to add somebody. So.
All right. Game Rescue says Ice Gauntlets and Ice Helm are great. I wonder, will this be Mamesh Nemesis? I don't know. Could be Jupiter DD. Don't know. Never know. Never know. So, obviously, typically within a week's time after an event happens, do we see leveled up versions of new Titans and how either high-level players or even mid-level players are using them to be effective. So, we'll see. It's one of those kind of things. But
well, hopefully we'll still get him on the test account, and if we do, yeah. I'll do something with a higher level of Krothos.
Mm-hmm.
Prior to the end of the event.
Yeah. But all right, well, I do want to make sure I thank everybody for joining in again this morning. We got 46 watching here, hour 15. Again, I will remind one more time here at the end that we will have a DOT after show tonight, and it will encompass what happened in the live stream. So make sure you tune in for that. Besides from that, anything else you wanted to say, Bo?
No, everybody get those souls. Rogue Squad top 50. Woohoo!
Yeah, there you go. Same thing with non-toxic. We're going to be top 50 as well.
Yeah.
Pisces Shark says Panthers can go through Imps and Grens easy, so Spearmen and Grens are better against Mamesh. All right. I guess it depends on what level they are. All right, so besides from that, for the non-toxic gamers, I am Zalon.
And I am Bo.
And we're signing off.